After today's dose of tech, stay tuned for an incredible call for my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. And this is a conversation you're not going to want to miss. As we step into 2024, it's a great moment to take a breather and look back at your life, reflect on where you are, what you've done, and where you're headed. Why not take this one step further? Write all your hopes and dreams down in an email and send it to your future self. I did this a few years ago, and reading that email was an eye-opener. I jotted my goals, a snapshot of my life at that moment. It's really simple to do. You can use services like futureme.org for this. They make it super straightforward and let you choose when to receive that email, months or even years later. You can also do it yourself. Use Gmail, Outlook, or any other email service that allows scheduling. Write your thoughts, schedule it for a future date, or just save it and set a calendar reminder to revisit it. This is a great way to see how far you've come. Just 3 days left to enter to win a brand new iPhone at komando.com/win, komando.com/win. Here's an outstanding call for my weekend show. You're going to love it. Of course, my weekend show is called The Kim Komando Show. I know, some things in tech really make sense. Randall in New Bern, North Carolina. Hi there, Randall.
Hi.
Welcome. What's going on?
Hi. I have. I'm a artist by hobby, but have turned it into a little bit of a business. I create images and I sell them on shirts.
Awesome.
And I use Zazzle, where I can create my own store, and I use Facebook primarily to promote my content. But what I found is, I don't know if it's people or it's bots, but somehow my art is showing up for sale, not from me.
Okay. At another website.
Yes. It's like 4 different sites that actually they posted on Facebook somewhere where I can see it. Usually it's a group, like for a high school reunion or some other activity group, a pickleball group. They take my images and they offer them for sale in a group that I'm part of. And
that's nice.
It even has my initials on it.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
It's like, boy, the gall, right?
Yes.
It's just, there's no scruples, not even in pickleball art. Okay, so, all right, a couple of things you can do is typically if this T-shirt is being sold someplace else, is that there may be, you can do a who is. And have you ever done a who is search?
I have not.
Okay. So if you do a who is search, and it's like whois.net, and you type in a website, it'll tell you who owns the website. Mm-hmm. And in there, you'll find a contact name and an email address and a phone number, 9 times out of 10. And that may be where you do a cease and desist. Now, with your artwork, though, what I'd like you to do is to start watermarking the art that you display online. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in faint white letters someplace, copyright, Great Randall in New Bern, or however you want to do your copyright. You're an artist. Okay.
I gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to put a watermark on there somewhere with a copyright symbol saying it's mine. Because next time somebody uses it, you can say, hey, you didn't notice this, but there's a watermark there. And you're stealing my art. Now, anytime you have something copyright, trademark, that's when websites pay attention. Because then they know, oh, gosh, there's going to be a legal eagle coming soon unless I shape up. And they don't want that. It's better for them to go find somebody who doesn't have a copyright notice. Okay, make sure that you screenshot, you document everything. It's very, very important that you have evidence. Now, copywriting and watermarking is not going to prevent somebody from stealing it. It's just going to be easier for you to enforce it. And on Facebook, they do have a mechanism to report copyright infringement. Okay, and so that's where you can say, I have a copyright notice on it. And then you may have to get a formal cease and desist. But typically, before you do that, because of what's called the DMCA, it's called the Digital Millennial Copyright Act, you can request any online platform to remove content that infringes upon your copyright. And what you do is you can Google this, a DMCA takedown notice. Okay, and you can do this yourself. You don't need an attorney. DMCA takedown notice. So, and you start using that phrase that because of the DMCA, I'm asking that you remove content that's infringing upon my copyrights.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not an attorney. I can't give you legal advice, but I've done this with success. And the other thing that you want to do is if there's anything that you can trademark, even if you just have to register a trademark, is that's also because you're going to get a trademark number. That also helps when people start stealing your crap online.
And where do you do that?
Yeah, you're going to need a trademark attorney for that. Okay. You can do it yourself through the trademark office. But insider secret, the reason why on the bottom of every webpage at Komando.com, it has all my copyright notices and all my trademark numbers is just so what we're talking about. So if somebody tries to steal my stuff, I have it right there on the homepage. I'm going to go after you. And I got the trademark numbers, and the internet, believe it or not, as wild as it is, when it comes to infringing on trademarks and copyrights, that's when they go, oh, wait, this is bad. We can't allow this to happen. I mean, what are we doing here? Why would we let anybody infringe on that? So bottom line there is that's where that kind of happens. So try all this, and if it doesn't work, you may have to actually consult with an attorney. But I bet you with those tips, I think you're going to be okay. And thanks for your call. Thanks a ton for listening. Now, if you have questions, comments, or just a digital dilemma, find your way to Komando.com and hit that email Kim link. I treat each email like it's a VIP guest at a tech expo. Now, you can turn tech chaos into clarity. How? Well, get my free daily newsletter over at GetKim.com.